we are giving away a professor's research. All you have to do to enter is like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be picking a winner on Saturday. We'll see you then. The rise of Mega Blaziken and Greninja is kind of insane. I am not going to lie. Look at all these results. Literally, since yesterday, it has been overpopulated in the metagame. Seagun made a post about this. This deck having a good like 85% win rate, and just overall has been it's seen two number one spots, and it's kind of insane. Let's just take a quick peek at this. You know, the new version to play this deck is, you know, utilizing you know, the new Juliana card that allows you to search the stage 2 for free, and then you're using that one cast form for the hiking trail, and then Heatmore opens up Cyrus Place for sure. So like, this deck is kind of insane, and overall, like, hey, it's working, and it's working for a reason. But like, it's like one of those random decks that you don't expect to work, but like, look at the matchup spread here too. Like, all it really lost to that one day is itself. It just missed around, and then it just popped off and went undefeated basically. Yeah. And if we go and check out the other one, right? It's playing literally the same build, card for card, and only lost to like a Mega Scizor, surprisingly, to a Mega Scizor, but it beat everything else, even like the Miraidons. So this deck is popping off, and you know, while it's popular, might as well take advantage and try to play it and see how you fare. But let's see some gameplay of this deck. You know, the Bombardier deck is gonna go first. Zoroark deck is gonna go first. Starting off with Zoroark is pretty strong here, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, drawing 2. You know, he definitely has like the most insane start. Johto would have to, you know, have a lot if he really wants to, you know, compete here, because like, the simple fact that Zoroark could attack for 1 energy, and you know, all he needs is 1 more basic in order to start, you know, knocking out that Torchic. For 1 energy is crazy, you know. Okay, there's the Heatmore. Heatmore is definitely in play for sure, but are we gonna retreat? Because it is, you know, there is a high chance that your opponent could definitely have, you know, what they need in order to pop off with the Zoroark. So at this point, you just really never know. We're just gonna go for the swing, getting a little bit greedy here. That's enough. That's enough to knock out the Torchic. You're gonna use Professor's Research to thin out the deck a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. There's just, I just don't see another way where this Torchic could, Blaziken player could come back. It does look like Zoroark definitely has a winning matchup on these stage 2 decks, because like, this deck is able to output a lot of damage as fast as possible, which is kind of major. It's kind of smart, you know, saving that empty slot. You know, you don't want to put anything out there. You do risk of getting that, what do you call it? You do risk getting that Mega Absol in KO range if somehow he gets a Blaziken out here. So, ooh, this Copycat. Does he get the Torchic? He's gonna need the Torchic if he wants to keep fighting in this game. Because the Blaziken is definitely, of course, Cyrus as well. But nah, it's just gonna be Rare Candy into Greninja. That's kind of unfortunate. There's not much you could really do here. It's kind of cooked. Because now you could safely drop like a Zoroark and then just end. Or you could drop even the Darkrai at this point because you don't really have to do much. You got the Bombardier controlling everything, so you could just get free 20 pings everywhere while you swing for 90. So you're essentially swinging for 111, and your opponent can't really do anything. At this point, yeah, it's just looking like a steamroll. I mean, I don't even think the copycat is going to put him in a position to win here unless he has access to like a rare candy. Even if he does have, he has to have rare candy, Blaziken, and rare candy, Blaziken, and of course the Cyrus. That's literally Johto Gerald's win con here. And also he needs to hit you know, more than 2. Let's see what he has in hand. Does he have anything? He's at 140. Wait, why did the game freeze? Does he have it? No way, we're heading into a game number 3 here. He had the Blaziken. He didn't even have to Cyrus the thing out. He definitely took a huge gamble here. And we couldn't even tell if the Cyrus was in hand because he dropped the Professor's Research. That's kind of insane. You ended up losing because of that. Wow. Mega Blaziken popping off. So right now we're heading into the next game. So hopefully we could see what's going on here. Johto Gerald. Alright, starting off with Bombardier is definitely not the way you want to start most of your games. But unfortunately, if it has to be that way, it has to be that way. But he does have access to double copycat, which is kind of great here. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to copycat this hand away because, like, you literally have nothing to put on the board. Oh man, this is an insane amount of brick. No way. Say it ain't so. The rise of Mega Blaziken and Torchic is kind of just insane. There's a Froakie, for sure. Heatmore popping off. I'm just really surprised that, you know, this deck combination in this format is actually working pretty well, you know? It's the scary part is the more time you give you know, Blaziken to build up, the scarier it gets, but no way. There is no basics to be seen in hand, and all you could do is swing for a quick 30. Honestly, Flame Patch, Blaziken, Flame Patch, who's getting it? Okay, the Blaziken is definitely out here. That's kind of insane. Super high roll here. There's definitely no reason to put that energy on the Heatmore because, like, there's nothing to hit. But, yo, this Professor's Research better get him a Pokeball. I mean, a basic. That's actually nice because now he could definitely pick up the knockout here if he really wanted to. But, you know, still kind of scary to get that knockout because, you know, are you going to send out the Absol? Are you going to put the energy on the Absol? Or are you going to go on the Darkrai? Because in the following turn, if you want to swing with the Darkrai, I mean with the Absol, you're going to have to, you know, commit 2 energies to that. And then Heatmore could definitely open the gates for Cyrus. So, you know, you have to go for that. Okay, Greninja's out. He has the perfect storm. It's kind of over here. Like, what do you do from this position? Blaziken's out. He could definitely go. Oh, okay, Cyrus is definitely here. The Cyrus is definitely here. That is a power play right now. This is a power play showing that you have the Cyrus. And now that you have only, you know, 2 EXs that are not so great to swing, it's kind of tough. It's looking over. Perhaps he... Not even the cape because, like, cape doesn't give him enough. But he does play 1 Flame Patch, so this buys him 1 turn. Could this 1 turn be enough for him to survive? Again, Flame Patch is not a real thing in this game right now, so in this matchup, because it has been used. We are retreating into Roaring Moon though. I wonder where the energy placement will go here. Combustion is coming out on the field. That's pretty interesting. Professor's Research. Opening more doors, more time for Cyrus's. So, you know, and you do have access to the cast form as well too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it has been used already. Flame Patch. No, it has not been used. Doesn't seem like he had, well, he just used, what do you call it, Professor's Research, so he's not going to be able to Cyrus, but he definitely has the Cyrus now, for sure. He's going to have to find a way. Yeah, nah, it's cooked. Unfortunately, the Zoroark could not come into play as fast as he wanted. He could definitely stall here, but like I don't think it's gonna be enough to, you know, get him where he has to be. I mean, if he's just trying to be funny, he could just go into the Torchic. Or he could just ping the back row and then just like put the energy, retreat, and attack with the cast form. I think it might be the play. Yeah. He's just trying to burn that. Welcome in, Mr. Flow. I know there's a 10-minute delay. But yeah. There's a lot of action in this rounds, so that's pretty good. And this is round number 6, thank God. Copycat is definitely going to help him. He does need everything that he could get. Right now, honestly, this Camp Pop, if he could get this all the way to full health, this would be huge. He has to just get to the point where he won't be knocked out. That's unfortunate. Because the existence of Greninja being there, it's just not looking real. Even if you put, you know, Darkrai with 160, it's just that Greninja's just gonna seal the deal. But good games for sure.